What's up, guys? It is another day, another vlog, and it is I gotta go in the welfare office today. So my renewal form got in late because the message got messed up back in March, and I gotta get everything done by the 30th, and I have to put me in the letter, and I emailed a copy of the letter typed up to email, and my big boss over at work, he sent over the pay stubs for March, but I got a letter back on Friday saying that they didn't receive any of this, so now I'm bringing in this stuff to see like what's going on, because like they should have gotten my stuff, the emails. And I can prove it that I emailed, and I can email I'm gonna tell him, I'm gonna email my boss and be like that he can confirm that he sent them over. Because I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna tell him like it's going. I'm gonna tell him it's like he needs to send. I'm gonna have to tell my boss like you're gonna have to send these like pronto so I can get them in before the 30th, or I lose my food stamps, and I'm definitely going to have to look for other work opportunities. Well, no, I'll just get a second job, but still, it's like the fuck, dude. Like, yeah. So I'm hoping, I want to make sure they have everything on file. So, like, I didn't even eat. Like, I'm getting them because the office is pretty packed. And I'm walking over now because they open up at 8:30. So I'm like walking over so I can get in line. So I'm not waiting a long ass line for the welfare office. You know what I mean? Yeah. I just woke up. I'm gonna take a trip over to the Goggle Works. I'm also gonna take some photos. I'm gonna go on some trails, take some photos of animals and stuff. So yeah, I want to take some pictures of some artwork. I also want to just take time to chill out and the nice day and catch up on reading my book. I'm currently reading some Sarah J. Maas books, her A Thorn in Glass series. I'm going to move on to Court of Thorns and Roses, and then her Crescent City stuff. But yeah, I got a lot of books I got to read, and you know what? Now that weather's getting nicer, it's perfect time to do it. Sit outside, read a book, you know. Awesome stuff, you know what I mean? Maybe I can finally get through my book collection. I got a lot of stuff I gotta get through, DVDs, CDs. So we're gonna, and you know, this year, I'm getting out more. I'm gonna do some more stuff. I do plan on hiking the Denver Sink Trail again, because there is some stuff I do want to check out. So yeah. So guys, the art show downstairs is being rotated out. It's being new art show. Which I'll probably come back another date and did that, but I did get some in the Thorn the kitchen, the camera, so testing out different stuff. Alright guys, so photographers are on the 3rd floor. I was actually talking with a few artists, and I got a photo of one of the paintings that they're doing, and a lot of them do murals. Like there's one guy, like he helps with murals, so like that is so cool. So here's the photographers. Here's so many photographers up here on the 3rd floor. So might have to talk with some few of them if they're in. Trouble to open the damn door. So there's more photography studios on the 5th floor. I've seen one photography studio on this floor, but a lot of them are like different art, and like as the fact that I get to come in here and stuff, they allow you to take photos. Like this is really helping my photography skills out big time. So before we head up to the 5th floor, I want to talk about the 4th floor real quick. So 4th floor was all dance stuff. I cannot dance ballet if I wanted to. But here we are, 5th floor. We're gonna get this photography studio. Yeah, this is photography. They still got Pagoda City records up here. I thought they moved out like 2 years, like back in like 2024. So these are all photography. We don't know if any of them is open, but these are photography studios. It's not like any of them is open yet, so we can get some eye openers for photography, but yo. Yep. City Records moved out of here like back in like 2024, I believe. The fact that they're not even here, the fact that they still got that up. I don't know if they moved back, but I just got taken in by the flowers. Like, I always expect to snap photos of the flowers, but yeah, or anything of the art here. And they say go ahead. So I think I missed the one up there, the flower pots, but yeah, these flowers are so amazing, bro. I want to get more photos of the flower pots though, so I'm definitely going to yeah. Definitely gonna have to come back here when the new art exhibits are up though for the first floor, because they're kind of like, yeah, I guess call them on that type of time where they're rotating the shows, but it's really nice. So we're gonna come back here at a later date to get some more photos, guys, for the bottom of the art. Probably to the first floor because it's different art, but yeah, I do want to go around and check out the murals. There is some around here, so I'm gonna check that out. So yeah, suppose there's some murals. Alright guys, I just got the bus. I'm gonna be hanging out, well, my fan, but she's my ex-girlfriend. We dated like twice, but she's my, I know, I want to know why I hang out with ex-girlfriend. We've been friends since we were kids, family friends, and our families were friends, like family friends. I don't know. We were friends, so it's what it is. I'm hoping nothing happens today. If she tries to get like any type of romantic way, I'm gonna shut it down and leave. You know, it's what it is. So hopefully that doesn't come to anything like that. You know, we're just friends. So I think that's all we're all gonna be, is friends. Hey guys, I am on my way to Flanagan's to try to get in some music bingo at least. But yeah, it was a fun day. So yeah. Okay guys, that's a continuation of this the vlog from yesterday. I'm just heading over to Retro Photo. As you guys recall, I had bought a Pentax last year camera. I am not using it. I just decided, you know, it just sits there because I've been using my dad's camera again. Because my dad's camera has an easier battery to get a hold of, rather it's a 66AA rather than having to buy CR123A. And this Polaroid camera I'm thinking about selling because honestly, like, it just sits there. I haven't been using it. I haven't used it since March, since ZenKaiCon. So I haven't had the money to film is expensive, especially with Polaroids. Like an 8-pack is like $18. That's a lot. So that doesn't mean necessarily I want to have Polaroid again, and I'm not. It doesn't mean I'm going to sell it today. I'm going to see what it is, how much Retro Photo is willing to give for it. They open up at 11, so I figured I could stop in at Goggleworks and see if they put up the new art yet for the new art show. Because I'll probably take a few photos. I didn't get to take photos of the downstairs art because they were putting up new art for the art show, and I wanted to just quickly see if they put up the new art yet. But yeah, so that's what we're doing today. Trying to get rid of stuff that I don't use, and I'm going through my Match of the Gathering cards as well as getting on my mana box and see what is like what you're probably wondering. Why don't you use TCG Player app? Ever since the app updated, like the scanning process is so out of sort. Like it's not scanning properly. Like I love the old scanning system better. Matterbox scans easier, like it's an easier scan, and you can choose which market website you want to go off of. You can go off of Card Kingdom, TCG Player. So I chose TCG Player pricing because I've trusted that pricing. I mean, most LGS, they do go off of that, of the TCG Player app. They just don't like it out. It's just not like in the way the app scans. There's nothing wrong with the pricing. It's just the scanning is quite wonky. So yeah, so I'm using Matterbox. So far I've scanned a couple of cards and my card's up to $9.03. That's because one of my dragons is worth like $4.95. So yeah, I don't know what's worth it. Anything worth more than like 40, I'm taking to my my LGS. I always go and see what they offer, you know. I mean, I could use some extra cash, maybe get some store credit, buy a new booster box. Who knows? Maybe get a pre-con out of it. Who knows? So I got the $10 for the Pentax because my dad's Olympus is pretty good. It's still in good working condition. Like, you know, I'm gonna just use it. I don't use it much anymore because I'm mostly doing just like using my DSLR camera and doing photo shoots digitally now. But tried to sell the Polaroid there, and unfortunately he could only give me $10 because he said, you know, it's like, you know, he looked online and he said they're going for like 25. I'm like, but his problem, where he looked is online or on eBay and that. If you go to Walmart in like, or Amazon, like they're from like 150. The one I had was like from 150 to 160. So that's the problem is lying, is I'm losing out on this. I mean, granted, I only paid $40 for it because it was on sale at Walmart, but still, like when they're not on sale, it's like 150 to 160. Like, I'm still losing out big time on money on that. I'm gonna go on to other pawn shops, Treveli's, and then this Penn Ave, and then this Cassin, and see what they do. And then I'm gonna call Cassin and see what they say. Whatever, I mean, I can always get a Polaroid camera, you know what I mean? It's just, you know, right now I'm not buying Polaroid film, and until I buy Polaroid film, what's the point of keeping the camera? So I'm gonna try to look around and see what other pawn shops say. I'm honestly might even go to Cassin up on 9th Street because I don't know, they just I don't like them. They just don't like give good deals sometimes. So I'm just gonna go to Burley's, Pawn Plus, and then call Cassin to see what they see and choose the best one. You know what I mean? So Pawn Plus was like only gonna give me, they wouldn't even take it without me buying film, and I said I'm not gonna spend $18 on film just so I can lose some money. It's like, well, we'll lose some money if you don't buy the film. Like, but that's not the point. The point is film's expensive. Why do you think I'm trying to sell this? He's like, well, I said, we know how we know gonna look. Like, I can guarantee you it works because I've used it and it's been sitting on myself. It works. Like, well, it's a lose-lose situation, so unfortunately, you know, it is what it is. So I called Casca Brothers. The guy that worked with me was pretty nice, pretty chill. He said, look, the manager, he's like, look, I can, ballpark is $20. I said, it's not really worth it, unfortunately, because I'd have to spend $18 on the film, and with tax, it's going to come to $20. I'm losing money on the deal. That was pretty nice with Casca because I've dealt with them. Pawn Plus is another story. They just, they know how to irritate people. I'm surprised I still have customers. But, yeah, that's where I'm at. So I guess I'm going to just keep the Polaroid camera. It is what it is at the end of the day. But if I sold my DSLR camera, which I'm not, because my friend gave me that camera, and I need it for my photography, but I guarantee if I came in with that digital camera, they'd be all over that. You know what I mean? So, fortunately, you know, my thing is I'd be spending money. If I'm going to buy the Polaroid, I might as well just keep the camera, because the whole point of me selling the camera is because I don't have them. I'm not trying to spend $18 on the Polaroid film. So, you know, it is what it is. Alright, the punching bag.
First time being ever on this ride. I love it.
No. Now we're spinning.